Okay, that's enough, guys, because I'm honestly, this one is not going to last that long. Okay, because I've been so busy dealing with psychic attacks today. I've been so busy dealing with that today that I haven't had time to deal with what I wanted to talk about until now. So, I am so tired of Christians sitting back, turning a blind eye while these confused patriarchal maniacs run around and harass women. It's okay for a man to have 25 million children that he doesn't take care of. But when a woman has a child and she's not married, we've got these men that are running around here thinking that they can harass us. And even though they'll claim that they're not Christian and they'll claim that they're not religious at all, but that's still the basis of why they feel that way. Now, these people are confused. They know nothing about nature. They know nothing about life. They really don't. And they're confused and because here's the thing, and they're cowards too, because they're in various locations. You're not gonna live down the street from me and do that to me, because not saying that I would get violent, but it's people that are getting their stuff off. And men always walk around proudly judging women. There has been a witch hunt that has been going on for 4 years. And, here's what I want to tell you. I'll call all my ancestors from Salem because they are on a rampage. They are on a rampage. Okay. And today was Sunday, and I felt these very confused, lost, and weak vampiric men who are, they hide behind the cloak of Christianity. First of all, women are not defined by a man. We're not defined by that. You've made this world so violent just so that you can keep control over women. And it's sad. I wish all of you off of this planet. Y'all keep talking about how y'all God is going to come back and get y'all, but that God ain't been back to get you. And you the ones that produce these ignorant people that walk around here thinking that they have The reason why men think that they have the right to judge women is because of fucking Christianity and a lot of the other religions. I tell all of you to kiss my patootie. What y'all do is wrong. And you know what? People like me have been telling y'all to stop. You're bothering people. You're not producing peace. You're the one producing hell on earth. And then they'll say, "Oh, well, this is an evil world," it's just like, yeah, and you're the evil that's in this world because you're judgmental. So there's this guy that thinks he can just attack me because I'm a woman, and he feels good about himself because he does it. But what would he do if he what would he do if some goons came for him? What would he do when the goons get him? Because I call my cousin Bert and David to go handle that and take care of that. All I do is mind my own business. I don't bother anybody. If y'all notice, I don't bother nobody. I ain't bothering anybody. I don't make videos about nobody. This is the only channel that I have. Yet these people, they think they can do it. She's got kids. She's giving birth. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting the way these men act. And they're men. So you have to, literally, it's mentally and it's physically exhausting. Yeah, they are really ignorant. No, black sector investor. Sorry. And I know exactly what you're trying to say. No, that dude harasses me and stalks me. Even it don't matter what the situation is, and it does not matter. Those men need to learn some respect. That has nothing to do with it. Nothing. Sorry. You think you got the right to stalk somebody just because they know somebody that you don't know? You don't have no excuse. None of these men have any excuse for stalking me. Please stop giving them an excuse. And I've had enough of it. I have purely had enough. No wonder so many women are iron deficient. If this was my world we were living in, we would just behead them. You'd have to go through the true death. I'm sorry. No wonder they used to off people's heads back in the day. People act better back then too. Some people don't deserve freedom. And especially these are black men, so they looking at them. Look, I want to say this to everybody. Those people do not represent me. All black people don't represent me. And 99% of my clients are black. So I rep black people and white people all the time. But a lot of my clients are black. Okay. And those are my type of people. These are the type of people like this. Like, dude, you're trying to because at the end of the day, they're still discriminating against you and thinking that they have the right to harass you, degrade you, and berate you. And see, for me, what I do is I do astral travel. Okay. And because I don't like nobody attacking me, I felt attacked today. Uh-huh. I don't appreciate that. I had to have somebody come over here and sit with me. So it's all right. We'll do something about it. But the whole point of it is that, all of them need to be in jail and whipped. These people don't have no rights to be running around here acting like that. Like, dude, do you know me? No, do you know my mama? God, I mean, you attacking me like, do you know my daddy? Or did I grow up with you? Like, have I ever even met you? I had this one dude call me. He was so authoritative. Christianity makes men think that they have authority over all women, and you don't. And I don't have to go up in a church and get married to get sovereignty. This is my world. I am a God. I ain't about to let nobody treat me like that. And that's their basis. That's their basis is Christianity. The Bible talks all about killing witches, hurting witches, all of these so-called witches that you see trying to attack me too. All of them are fake fraud Christian Catholicism and all that shit. None of them actually like witches. They want to be one, but they don't like them. All in the Bible, it talks about killing witches. Yeah, hey, let me tell you something. I'm gonna stop allowing Christians. I'm gonna stop talking to Christians. Period. Like, if you were raised a Christian, I understand, but all that stuff about kill a witch, burn a witch, and the just very barbaric the way y'all crucified Jesus. The way y'all crucified Jesus, y'all shouldn't be trusted with nobody's child. Because God didn't tell you to kill Jesus. The devil told you to kill Jesus. So all of them wrong. And Jesus was a magician. Hello. Hello. Was Jesus not a magician? He turned, what did he turn? Water into wine? And he fed like 500 people with like a loaf of bread? That's called a magician. Okay. So, and see, this my whole thing about it is that I'll call with two. I'll call the Lilith. Lilith is actually Lucifer. Whenever men get to acting all stupid and demonic like that, I call to Lilith. Go on, come over here and handle. We need to have more women in power. We do. And instead of all that cockamamie crap, drag them out of their homes, drag these men out of their homes and question them execution style. That's the way I would do it if I was in power. Hell, y'all be whining and complaining about Trump. So, my whole thing about it is this. You judging me, and I'm not doing no harm to people. You're doing harm to me, judging me, and then trying to degrade me and diss me. I've taken a very good job of I've done a very good job of taking care of my children whenever you get through. And they will psychically attack your children too. And I'm just tired of it all around. I really am. All this stuff that's happening online, my spirits are going to start taking people. I'm serious because it's getting ridiculous. All the attacks and stuff, we tired. And I have very nice spirits. I swear my spirits will let you get away with crap for years. And then all of a sudden, boop, we ain't heard from this person. Because you create way too much drama and way too much negative energy, man. I'm a very, very happy person. I don't want to sit up here and be miserable with a bunch of idiots talking about, oh, so if it got a woman, if it's a woman with a slit, then we can do whatever we want to do with her. I swear, I remember I used to be a part of a female tribe back in one of my lifetimes. We put you under. Okay. And back then, and yeah, I know you got a problem with me because you was probably want to, and so you got to leave women alone. Now, we wouldn't do it like that in this lifetime because I go to jail. They didn't have jails back then. You know what you are to me? You know what some of these men are to y'all? Hyenas. Yapping at your feet while you are the lion king or queen. That's literally the way they behave. Anyway, I got some spells to do tonight because I don't play that. You get to yap in your mouth about me and I'm going to show you. You need to watch how you talk about people, Christian or not. Now, those are the rules. This dude had my entire name in his title of his video. I'm not playing with you. See, they think you playing. That's what it is when they think you playing with them. When they think you playing. And that's why I told my spirits, I said, go ahead and cut that down. Cut that off the tree. Because to be honest with you, Earth is a damn tree. A big ass tree. No. Yeah. That's not a masculine man, black sector investor. None of these men that we're talking about are masculine. They pick on women. Could you ever consider yourself to be a masculine man when you pick on women and children? Please tell me that you're not saying that these men are masculine. And yeah, that's another thing. I don't mind being submissive, but there's like 20 men that are hounding me, literally. And I'm going to get all of them, me and Kali Ma. And Kali Ma did not appreciate being disrespected. Oh, she is coming for you. Yeah, they out of their minds. And they don't want to hear this. That's why they done all left. They don't want to hear this. And this got started with Christianity. Christianity is messing up black women more today, even more so than it did back then, because these black men are judging us based upon Christianity. And I'll put your Christian butt somewhere else. I'll put you in purgatory. Anytime you see a man discriminating against or beating down on a woman or being disrespectful to a woman, it usually has something to do with Christianity. Now, I'm just telling y'all what the hell I know because they feel like, well, you're a woman, which is ridiculous. And now, a lot of them lucky to be alive. This ain't your earth. This is called Mother Earth. Where the hell you think you at? You on Mother Earth. You can leave if you don't like it. So all that disrespect of women, that was only done on TV. Like, you don't do that in real life. Like, and you definitely don't, because, my channel is real life. My readings are not for entertainment purposes. So you got my name in your mouth. You got my children's name in your mouth. We are not your sacrifices. You will be the sacrifice. Now, these people are evil. They believe in human sacrifice. Christians are very evil. They can be that Christian, and so you just got to throw the whole concept away and leave women alone. But these men hold on to that, and they do pray out of Bibles. They all got their Bibles. God said it was okay for me to rape and kill you. You understand me? I'll grab you like Homer Simpson used to grab Bart. That's what they doing, man. It's annoying. It's like, shut up. Like, I got to do a shut up spell on this one dude because he just can't stop trying to use that dirty tongue, that forked lizard tongue on my name. And I keep telling him to shut up. I'm not like the other ones. It's just a really bad thing, you know? I feel so much better than I did earlier. I felt like I was being attacked. Oh, my turn. My turn. You don't want to see my turn. I'll put you in a rotten apple with a worm in it. I'll go find a worm outside. Understand me? See what I'm saying? Now see, the witchy side of me comes out, and that's for my protection because I don't appreciate the negative energy that I was being sent earlier. And whoever sent that, you send me some negative energy, we sending it back to you magnified times 1,000. You know when you eat one of them hot peppers and it be so hot your whole face be on fire? I do not like to be psychically attacked, spiritually attacked, none of that. Don't do it. Y'all was on a rampage today. What? Well, guess what? My turn. So that's how I feel about you at this point. And also I felt kind of ill, and I think it was because Christians was at church or something today praying, and you know when they pray, they praying for other people to die. That's why I be telling Christians to not pray for me, because sometimes Christians are very susceptible to demonic possession. They are very susceptible. They have literally no protection. Like today, I had to do a couple of exorcisms today. It was terrible. The stuff that they call in. That wasn't none but Christians doing that. I was laying here asleep. Them folk be up early in the morning with evil. Reading out of that damn Bible, talking about killing and raping and killing kids. Y'all done lost y'all mind, man. And then they'll go online and say pedophilia. Pedophilia is so bad, and they'll fight for stuff, but then they'll read and pray from the same Bible of a God that instructed you to rape, kill, and pillage children and women. And you know what? My whole thing about it is this. It's all being done in vain. All of it is being done in vain. I'm over here doing my apple spell. Mm-hmm. So This black man called me today, and you're a sicko. Do you understand me? I'm the one that messed up your money. What the fuck you mean messed up my money? Do you know how much money I made this week, you stupid idiot? I'm the reason why you're struggling. Dude, you don't know anything about my life. I think, you know what I think's gonna happen with that guy? I think what's gonna happen with that dude that keeps stalking me, I think that what's gonna happen to him is that we're not gonna hear from him no more. And that's not a thought process, that's a promise. Then you messing with me around Halloween. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take care of you real quick before Halloween. Actually, I already have your candle going. Knew they was gonna pop off. I don't know. Y'all might need to get kicked off of this plane of existence. Smoke of air and fire of earth, cleanse and bless this home and earth. Drive away all harm and fear, and only good may enter here. And if spirits threaten us in this place, fight fire by fire and water by water, banish their souls into nothingness and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and through space. Oh, and Mr. Anonymous that keeps calling me, who you're obviously a Christian or something, some kind of weirdo. My spirits know who you are. Okay? And I don't have any channels to expose them because I thought about exposing him on the last channel that I had because he keeps calling my business phone. My spirits know where to find you. You're not protected just because I don't know your name. So, y'all think y'all know so much, and in the Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, while they coughing up a lung, trying to force. I shouldn't have no Christian rooted man judging me in social media. What the fuck for? I don't believe in that. I don't even believe in y'all religion like that. Like I think y'all religion is a fucking fraud. I believe it to be a fraud. I don't believe in it. I respect your beliefs and I respect your right to believe what you want. But the moment you stop respecting my right, because I know it has to do with because it's been a 4-year. Whenever these people feel like hanging somebody, they're evil. They've got evil inside of them. The reason why you want that religion, the reason why is because you want an excuse to be able to go out and try to do harm to people. And why not an innocent mother or children? The Bible tells you to kill children. So, like, real sad. It's real sad. You're not protected by anonymity because you know my name and I know yours. So it is what it is. Y'all not gonna send me no more negative vibes or vibrations ever again. I'm just gonna promise you that. Because I don't care about your religion. I don't care about what you think. I'm just gonna ask for my spirits to use you as a sacrifice and to go ahead and sacrifice you. Because you a sacrifice anyway, because you stupid. You should not be on planet Earth disrespecting women. Sorry, y'all, I'm cutting up some apples. You know, and you do what you want to do, but you're gonna do it without me. And you definitely not gonna call my phone and be bold enough to call my phone. You know, this is getting ridiculous and out of hand. Okay, I may be a nappy head, but you gonna respect me. That's all it is to it. This is not a negotiation. This is letting you know what it is, you know. So you take that crap somewhere else. Look, believe what you want, but as soon as you start trying to judge me using, and look, the reason why you think you can judge single mothers is because of Christianity. That's why. That's why you think you have the right to judge women and harass us and try to spiritually rape us. So last night, I actually got spiritually raped for the first time in years. And I know by whom. So, you know, a lot of the Christian demons that were thought of, you know, these are the demons that Christians are afflicted by. These are some of the most wide open people ever. So, yeah, a Christian man will rape you and he'll spiritually rape you as well. They always blaming it on witchcraft, but Christianity is witchcraft too. So I didn't tell somebody, I didn't tell, but I'm saying it now. I woke up very sore. My back was sore. Yeah. Something must have been happening while I was over here sleeping. And I'm going to put some extra protection around my bed tonight, but something definitely did come into my sleeping space last night. I woke up very sore, woke up feeling like something had pulled my hair. Something had been pulling my hair. Felt like somebody had pulled my hair in the middle of the night. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to make sure, and it wasn't a person, it was definitely a spirit. But I know whose spirit it was. It's a man that's constantly talking about me in social media. And it's gonna be held to the captain. It's gonna be held to pay. Okay, you know. I wouldn't even know how it even got in here. Okay, that was beautiful. I'm cutting these so that I can see the 5-point star in the apples. Okay, so you know. Then I had a man that was trying to act like he was back in the Bible days, told somebody to pay him 50 pieces of silver for me as if he was my handler. I said, you know what? I'm going to put some heat on him tonight. These men have lost their minds. My father don't even do that. Y'all, I swear to y'all, and it's on and popping, is what I gotta tell you. Okay. So, you know, oh Lord, I'm gonna lay down and get me some rest and watch a movie for a minute. But when I get up, it's probably gonna be about 3, 4, 5 o'clock this morning. I'm gonna be up doing some hellified work. Right now, we working on prosperity, okay? But you know, it's all about thinking that you have the right to do harm to people. That's what it's about. because of whatever label that is put on them. Okay. So yeah, I kind of felt some type of, I'm sure a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about because empaths can get this very often. And I am a very popular empath. I am very well known by several spiritual communities. People know who I am just by looking at me. So, and whatever was going down, it's gonna you gonna have some problems. I gotta get this prosperity work done first though. I can feel a healer close by. I've been calling the Archangel Raphael today. Y'all got to be careful with these men out in social media. They will try to rape you and get into your personal astral space. Okay, so tonight I'm going to make sure that I have vervain and all kind of herbs surrounding my bed. And they kind of freaking out because they're not going to know where I live at anymore, so they'll be blinded. They won't be able to find my astral space. Yeah, these men out in social media is a trip. They will rape you in the astral. I know a couple of them that have done this to a few women. Oh, here, some of these women will try to rape you in the astral too. And for some reason, they have an obsession with your girl. And they all want to beat me and punish me and, put me in chains like the devil and tame me like a lion. That's not what and I'm sure all women, like, ain't none of y'all women disagreeing with me right now. None of y'all are, man. Y'all know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and for me, I'm like, I'm tired of it. Like some people, I got astral raped last night. Let's just put it like that. And I guess some people would like that because there are some people that call on spirits so that they can either, I guess, have sex with them or something. I don't know. So we're going to make sure that don't never happen again. I'm going to have salt around my bed too, salt as well. And I'm going to put a bowl of salt water under my bed. I need some camphor, but I do have Vicks. So did y'all know y'all can anoint y'all candles with Vicks Vapor Rub? If you don't have no camphor, because a camphor block is very strong. Okay, and I do use camphor. If I sit up here and let these vampiric men just eat me alive, hell, it won't be none of me left by the time I leave out of here. I'll be an old lady in a wheelchair because they on a feeding frenzy, y'all. They are on a feeding frenzy. It got something to do with them, with my family situation and stuff. They think they can just get away with it, but that ain't my family. My family is in the spirit realm, baby. Including my mother. Not that walking, talking zombie that you see walking around. That's not my mother. I'm gonna write an actual real life book about the invasion of the body snatchers and how they body snatched my mother. So, it's real. A lot of this spiritual stuff that we hear about, this stuff be real, y'all. It be real. And I can attest to it. I have not been astral raped in months. And I was sitting here thinking, who is astral raping me? And this one card kept coming up in the reading. It just kept coming up. And, it is ridiculous. It's a male and it's a fire sign. And you know what? Whatever negative entity that it is, it definitely doesn't want me to have a man. They go into freak out mode if I have a man. Okay. So, and you know what? I believe that there's somebody else behind the whole situation, but I'm gonna tell you something. Your little host, your little dingleberry, dingbat, okay, they can't stop running their mouth. They gonna end up getting hurt. So they gonna get the one that's running their mouth. Makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So this Vicks Vapor Rub, it has camphor in it, and you can actually use it for different purposes. Okay, you can use it for different purposes. Wherever you would use camphor, you can rub your candles down with Vicks. I have caught more of these men in social media doing spiritual stuff to me and other people. I have caught them doing it, and it's very, very sad that that people would do stuff like that. So that's why some of these people on here, I'll be like, I don't mess with you. I don't like you. I don't like your kind. Like, go away. Like, you're like, I'm about to get a crucifix and an ink and hold it up to you because you are crap. Okay, seriously. And those people that are doing that stuff, because I felt it. I felt it. There's been this one person on here. Every time this person talks about me, I kind of feel like I'm coming down with the flu. So these people on here are very toxic. And if you do not be careful, okay, I should have been done had my bed space correct. And this is a person that I've never even met in my life. Get up early in the morning talking about me. It's like these people in social media are thirsty. Dude is thirsty. I told y'all psychic vampires get thirsty. So, and I'm not down with all of that. I'm not the type of woman that is going to jump off of a bridge for a man. I'm not the type of person. I like safe people. I like feeling safe around people. I don't want to live on the edge of night. Okay. I don't like that. And, that's just not cool. But yeah, guys, I had woke up this morning and felt very, very sore. And that's not normal for you to feel that way, even if you just got done having sex with somebody. Sex is not going to make you feel that way. Sex is going to actually make you feel good. If you've had sex in the last 72 hours, you know what I'm talking about. So sex don't make you feel that way. Being raped in the astral does, because you'll have like certain bruises and scars and stuff, or you'll feel real sore. And I know when I've been astral raped, and I don't like it. And I believe that it was born and bred by Christianity. In fact, when they talk about rape, that's what they're talking about. They not just talking about raping a woman physically, they're talking about raping her mentally. They're talking about raping her psychologically and spiritually. And you got to be I think a real ugly dude created Christianity. I think a real ugly man and just real ugly created it. And so I guess you know, if you're a man and you try to use that, well, you are a woman, I'm gonna bully you, because if you like that makes you look real, it just makes you look bad to me when men act like that. Because you know the woman don't want you. She's already rejected you. Good Lord. When a woman says no, no means no, buddy. So I had to take me a nice hot bath today and everything. And I didn't wake up until about 10 or 11, and I literally felt like I was being raped, like I had been raped or something in my sleep. So, I'm going to make sure that I protect my bed space with my little barrier. They are definitely savages, you guys. I'm just telling you. And just no respect for women at all, and that's why women don't like them. That's why they can't find a woman in real life. That's why they have to come online and harass women online. Hello? How many of y'all in here know that a lot of those demons that's tied into Christianity, I believe they're tied to Christianity? Because the Bible actually demonizes beauty. Because Lucifer, or the devil as they call him, was the most beautiful angel in heaven. So that's symbolic of that too. If anybody's, they'll condemn you. Okay. I like the archangels though. I like the angels. They help me a lot. Do you work with the angels, Princess? I work with Archangel Raphael and Michael. I love both of them like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I just them my pals. Those are my buds. And I really love Archangel Raphael. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get me a cough drop. Sorry, y'all. I kind of woke up feeling like I had a cold or something. But I don't have a cold. It's just spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just spiritual stuff. It's insane. Then it's like they know I'm moving, so I can't like just say stuff like normal people because they're always bitsy bugging around. Horrible for women. And I think it's called community abuse. Ooh, this cough drop is so good. And it's sugar free too, y'all. I've been getting some stuff in the sugar free, just to kind of cut back on sugar a little. Some apple pie last night, and ice cream. It was so good. So yeah, man, like it's kind of ridiculous the way that people act. And I am a healer and a sensitive. So, but I know what I got from here on out. I don't know how that thing got in. It reminds me of some of the dudes that are stalking me in social media, though. They're very forceful and they are very, very, what's the word that I'm looking for? They are very, very forceful and, um, what's the word? Forceful. What is that word? Aggressive. They're very aggressive, like in taking out their aggression, especially you. I mean, it's just like looking at the especially with these black men. Sometimes it's like looking at the suffering soul of a freaking zombie slave or something. It's just really sad. I'm over here making a money candle, y'all. Consecrate this candle by the power of 3 times 3 times 3. Good luck, health, love, money, and prosperity and abundance and good spirits is coming to me and my family. And we are very safe from the enemy. We are protected, happy, loved, trusted, and healthy. So to be. I can tell when they're doing their little spiritual attacks. Jacob had a screaming fit this morning. He's been sleeping weird. So, and I know who's doing that. Poor little guy. He's been through so much. He ain't even been here 6 years. He ain't even been here 7 years. He'll be 7 next year. Sad. Grown men attacking a child. That I just, and you can't make this stuff up either, y'all. I've been protecting my baby, or at least trying to protect him, and it's real sad. It really is. And when somebody is moving, they're kind of going through enough stress, and for you to do that, it's like, that's okay, babe, because I'm gonna take all that energy and I'm gonna use it. Okay, whatever energy you send me, I'm gonna convert it to lollipops and rainbows and unicorns. Okay. And like I started to feel better when I was in the bath. It just felt like low spirits. It was just very low. Them kind of spirits. Like I wasn't in good spirits when I got up this morning. I wasn't. Okay, when I first got up, I was cool. But then I threw the cards because I always do that when I get up in the morning. So after I realized, I said, well, today ain't gonna be no good day. And when I realized that, I threw the cards and I saw all kind of stuff, and I was like, and the Hierophant came up and all that stuff and all that. I'm like, what in the world in the hell? So I could immediately tell who it was that was sending me the bad energy. And I did a reversal spell. So I feel much better. But it's not who you think it is. There's some of these witches out here. They'll say, I'm doing work on you. And it's never them. It's never them. It's more so like I'm not even gonna reveal who my enemy is for real. I know who they are. I know who my real enemies are. Okay. And yes, they do consider themselves to be Christians, but they have a guilty conscience, you guys. I'm about to watch my movie in a minute, you guys. But we got to do something about this, you know. You know what I pray for? You know what I wish for? I wish for peace and harmony. I wish for us to all coexist, because if we can't, then y'all gonna have to go then, because I'm obviously gonna be God's first choice. I mean, you know, come on. I'm obviously God's first choice. That's why you mad anyway. That's why you mad. Okay. They mad. I'm just saying. You know, Horehound, it's spelled Horhound. This stuff is good when you're doing your money unblockers. And it's also good when you're doing solar plexus chakra work. So that's one of the reasons why my back was sore. Was another thing when you're dealing with something from your ancestors, your not your ancestors, but your bloodline. So I was actually dealing with that. And you know, so like I'm literally, I don't know, I'm thinking about using some bug spray. I think I'm gonna use some borax. I think I'm gonna soak these people in borax and vinegar and bleach or some shit like that. Cause y'all some bugaboos, man, and y'all need to find y'all north. You know, and not my clients. Y'all know I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all can contact me anytime, and y'all know how I am. I spend most of my time talking to my clients. I also have to protect my clients as well. That one idiotic guy, I'm the reason why you're having difficulty. Y'all, I can't make this up. I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it to my Facebook if y'all want to hear the stupid dude in the record. And you're okay. So let's say that I was having problems, which I'm not like that. No, you know, I've got a place to live. In fact, I'm going into a better place than this house. So I don't understand how me getting a new house is doing bad, but okay. But listen, their story is that I'm being kicked out. I have nowhere to go. And, you know, it's so hilarious. Y'all gonna see my new place too. I ain't gotta hide nothing. I said, and you proud of this? Like, are you stupid? What is wrong with you? That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of. And then they'll try to say Jamila's evil. It's like you the one called my. Am I calling that man's phone, threatening his family? Am I messing with him? Y'all keep it real. Come on now, that's what I'm talking. Am I calling them? No, I ain't did nothing to these people. I think they're paranoid, schizophrenic, or delusional is what I think. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I think they paranoid, delusional. I was like, what in the world? I'm gonna upload it. Y'all gonna hear it. I'm gonna give him some fame. I'm just like, I don't get it. But you know how some of these men are so petty that they rather believe that you're doing bad than doing good. It's like, honey, I'm about to go and live in a beautiful home very soon. Like in 3 days, like before Halloween. Like, how is that? You're struggling. Who told you? I like the Bible, and the Bible said to hate women. Yeah, when I think about like I'm already there, I've already like I am so there already. God, it's so stupid. I swear to God, it's oh God. That I and my landlord is like that. My landlord tried to make things harder for me as a man. He tried to use whatever little power that he had over me. He became obsessed with me. I don't know what's wrong with these men. They gonna have to get it together. I don't, and y'all, it is not my fault, and I do not take any responsibility for these men becoming obsessed with me. My landlord is obsessed with me like that. Yes, my landlord filed an unlawful eviction against me. Yes, he did. But then he got told about himself in the courtroom. So that was a win. If somebody takes you to court, you know what? I think they didn't want me to go to court. They thought just because oh man, somebody done filed suit against me, I'm not gonna show up to court. Oh, I was in court with bells on, with bells and whistles on. He probably didn't expect. I didn't expect him to be there. He didn't expect me to be there. He thought it was just gonna be cut and dry. The judge said, if you got anything that's not fixed at the house, she ain't gotta pay no rent anyway, and I'm sending code to your house. That's exactly what the fuck I said was gonna happen. Oh God, but they tried it. Now they mad. Oh, we lost that. Now what are we gonna do? Y'all, you gotta laugh at it. What else can you do? Because they're all fools. It's like, really? I'm gonna try to use the judicial system against you. Really? How? Oh God. You gotta love them. You gotta love them the way they flail around. I think he was hoping that there would be a corrupt judge there or something, because that judge was an amazing piece of that judge. Like I want to have dinner with the judge. I don't want to have dinner with him because I want to sleep with him or anything, but like I just want to shake his hand because he was such an amazing judge. Like, so my landlord was like, and I won. Like I totally won in court. I can still sue him too, but I'm leaving in 3 days. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't sue him. Depends on how good I feel once, because I know I'm gonna feel good once I get up out of here. And I've been packing today. Like I've got like a couple of days to pack. Like, why are you and whoever that was really, and I kind of suspected it was my landlord, because I think my landlord is trying to get me to leave the washer and the dryer here. I'm taking out my stuff. Okay. I got movers and everything, babe. So I don't think having money to buy boxes. Like I used to go to the grocery stores to get my boxes. I went to get boxes, but of course, in competition, those did not have boxes available. They were out of stock of boxes in a freaking moving supply store. Men are such jerks. I bet you that man probably did have some boxes up in there. Okay, every now and then, men just become very demonic towards you and stuff and start attacking you. So I wasn't able to buy my boxes from U-Haul because I need extra large boxes. But that's okay though, because I gotta go up to one that's at a different location. I know they have them in stock. Or either I'll go to Home Depot or some other hardware store. So I'll get the boxes and everything, but I'm packing up all my little stuff because I went and got some other boxes. They not really big enough, but it just really, it's like a real, like what is wrong with you? They are literally biblically stalking women. Like, this is some biblical stalking. Good Lord. That's okay though. I did light this candle up, honey. So we're gonna show you what it's all about. We're gonna show you, you know, when they say shake, what do you say? Shake your ass, but watch yourself. Shake your ass. Show me what you're working with. I'm gonna show you what I'm working with, is what I'm gonna do. Okay. So that's how we're gonna handle that situation, you know, and there does that, like what do we need to argue about it? Is it gonna be an argument? Or are we gonna have a disagreement? They hate when you laugh in their face too. She's laughing in my face. She's a witch. That's why I hate witches. She laughed in my face. Oh, what a world. What a world. Okay. That, you know, and that's just all it is to it. Okay. I'm doing an Apple prosperity and blessing spell, guys. I'm doing it right now. I was going to do it live, but I think when I finish charging up my phone, I am going to come back because I was going to do that. And then I was going to do another one. But I was actually doing something that I consider to be a little bit more important earlier today. Um, you know, but I do want to show you guys when you cut an apple how the 5-point star shows up. Okay. So these are very, very powerful for a lot of different workings. Okay. So don't forget about, and you can use red or green apples. It doesn't matter. I got a bag of, I got like 9 or 10 gala apples. Jacob had ate one earlier and then lost his tooth. So both of my baby's 2 front teeth are out. So I'm gonna be honest with you though, I hate even talking about my kids on here because I know that there's a lot of perverts in me. A lot of pervsters that are stalking your girl because then they're obsessed with my son. So probably shouldn't have said that because, you know, pervy pervs. And, you know, they sitting up here having sexual fantasies about a child and then will accuse me of it. It's like, what? You the one that bought it up. I think you talking about yourself, buddy. So, but I know I keep all my children safe. Ain't none of my kids have been touched by nobody. Nobody. So I know I got touched up a couple of times when I was a little kid, and I vowed to never, ever let that happen to my babies. So, you know, I don't know what these people be talking about, but it is what it is. You know, you can say whatever fantasy you want, but you better not put your damn hands on my kid. Okay? Don't touch them. Don't talk about them. Some of these people were so sick that they out here talking about people's kids and, you know, making jokes about how the kids are going to turn out because of some stupid, idiotic judgment and something that they done tried to put against the parent. It's like, you know, I think when you act like that, you don't deserve to be a parent. Because being a parent is hard. If you've truly parented your children, being a parent is already difficult as it is, okay? Wait a minute, what is black sector investor saying? Yeah, that black sector has nothing to do with me. They want me to be involved, but I'm not. I have no involvement with the black sector, so you do what you do, hon. Just long as you being respectful to me. But I don't have anything to do with that black sector, and I don't want to have anything to do with it. All right, I am drizzling oil on my apples. So to be every now and then, my spirits will give me a spell or a ritual to do, and so they led me to this wonderful apple spell because today is the day that you work on your prosperity. So I understand why you had my name in your mouth, why everybody had my name in their mouth. Okay, because I'm a money goddess. So I get it. And the dude was actually trying to demand money. It was like, really? Like, are you crazy? And I don't even know this person. It's like, who are you? Who are you? Good Lord. Nobody, apparently, nobody, because, it's sadly mistaken. And you definitely don't have the power or authority to judge me. Oh my God. When men come to me, when patriarchal zombie men come to me like that, I'll be like, can I get a piece of your hair, baby? And so I'm thinking about making me some spirit powder. I really, honestly, I might have to go ahead. I might have to go on and go to work. Go and get some work done. I got graveyard dirt, poppy seeds. I got dirt. I got potting soil, and I have poppets. I'm really thinking about doing some spiritual damage tonight, because I can't stand it. And I'm sorry, I can make a doll that is you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and and literally just and I don't sometimes maybe it's an inspiration. Maybe I should go and do some black magic today. Maybe that's what it is. I think that might be a good plan of action. Make some little spirit dolls tonight. Make about 10 of them. Okay. Give me some work done tonight. Seriously, y'all, that was irritating me. I feel much better now. I feel so much better. Especially since I did this apple spell. This really does work on health because I kind of felt a little jittery earlier. Like right after I drank my coffee, I kind of felt kind of jittery. And I kind of felt, just y'all know how I'm my usual self. I just be all I'm like an angel that's like in bliss. And when I feel any kind of signs of, because I always have inner peace, always. I be feeling good. Now I know that now I'm gonna tell you when I really feel good is when I get the hell out of this house, which is in 3 days. That is gonna be freaking amazing. Okay. That's gonna be amazing because then I won't have the extra allergens of the plumbing and the mold problem here. But this apple spell works so good. I'm gonna send this out to you guys. Like, I think I'm gonna put this on the Etsy page. I feel like I can get some readings done now. This is nice. Isn't it amazing how witchcraft works? It's so weird, you guys. All of a sudden, I feel the healthiest that I've been in years. That is crazy. I'm gonna have to, you know what? I think I'm gonna start doing this. I think I'm gonna offer this as a healing spell. And it's really fun to do. I just needed my Acme. I use this little carving knife because I probably could have got the star better, but the ones that I got, they look pretty good. I'm gonna show it to y'all on a separate hangout. But yeah, this is like literally working like instantly. I had a little bit of a headache. And I don't feel that anymore, and I don't feel all of that pressure either. Maybe Archangel Raphael led me to this spell, you guys. Because, okay, so I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy. Yes, I do talk to the spirits. Yes, I do talk to the angels. And the messages that I was getting from Archangel Raphael is that he's always telling me to heal my solar plexus, heal your solar plexus, and heal this and heal that, you know. And he's always doing stuff to my stomach too. Like so, like, I'm kind of thinking because at first I felt nauseous and now it's gone. Thank you, Goddess. And then I felt like my throat was all kind of sore and inflamed, and then that even went away. Hell yeah. Feel good now. I feel like everything's clearing out too because I felt blocked and congested. And it was still black magic that did it. Somebody there, you know what? These practitioners out here, it's not that they don't know what they're doing or whatever, but like what I notice is the energy that comes from them. it's like it's like a sickness, or it's like a tightening. It's so weird. And then I did write my protection on there too. I'm going to show this to y'all. This is a beautiful spell that I did. I'm going to come back on a witchy tip in a little bit when I get done, you know, talking about this. Now, I am not in any way condemning all Christians. But the fact that y'all act like y'all don't see these people doing what they're doing, and then if you're a witch that actually practices and you can put somebody in the grave, then people will start thinking that you're. Why should anybody have to live every day of their life with your judgment and your bad energy and your hexes and your curses? I mean, that is one of the reasons why people even use the Bible, because you know what? You don't have to do little beautiful spells like this. You can just speak out of that Bible. That's why y'all like that religion. That's why. Because people in that religion, they do have the power of the tongue. But so do I. The only difference is that you ain't getting it in. You broke. I can go take my family right now and stay at a resort if I wanted to. Like my spirits always bless me and take care of me and keep me. Evidently, that religion must not be doing all that much for you to be doing all of this, or maybe you haven't tapped into it. How about you speak good things into your own life, and then you won't have to try to speak negative into anybody else's life? Because even though I don't consider myself to be Christian, I am a good person that loves people. I'm trying to heal people. And in my plight, in my journey to people, I got to deal with this. No, And I don't. I usually don't. And if I catch and they grimoire against me again, I swear it's gonna be held to the captain. My spirits don't want to hurt anybody. They don't. They really don't. Now, there's another set of spirits that I could go to though. Okay. And I usually do pretty good with Lilith, aka Lucifer. Lilith is Lucifer. As soon as you call Lilith, it's over. The war is over. And we wouldn't even have to to be honest with you, invoking her wouldn't even be necessary if these people would leave people the hell alone. Now, where in your Bible does it tell you that it is okay to stalk people? I mean, in my opinion, I think that if you are like a martyr like that and you give your life up to some kind of stupid spiritual right or something, or spiritual BS, that's the same thing as suicide, in my opinion, because you're wasting your life. And all I want to do is make candles and make people feel better and help them fix their problems and break the chains. I'm just a little angel. Why do you want to attack me? And you know that, and see, this is what's happening right now. I am assembling a very thick line of angels outside of this house for the time being, and I just have to do it. Now, there's a certain vibration that I have to be in when I'm contacting those kinds of angels, because I have to go into the spirit realm to grab them and say, hey, we're having a meltdown here on earth. And they'll come and they'll be thick as thieves all around the house. You sometimes can even see a white aura when I invoke them. They were really heavily over there in Lawrence right before I left Lawrence. You could see white mist coming out of the grass. It was very bizarre. And it just, and they are fierce. These angels have machine guns and swords. They ain't playing around with nobody. Uh-uh. I was really actually kind of in a bad place today, and that's the first time ever. You know, it's irritating when you put something out there on somebody and then it just comes back on you. It's irritating. And especially when somebody has told you, hey, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, don't bother me, don't contact me, stop thinking about me, stop talking about me. This is what I have told everybody that doesn't like me. Don't do it. Don't get sucked into having some conversation with somebody on the phone about me. Just kind of pretend that I'm not there is what you have to do. Really what they should do, because that's what I do to them. It's like, what? Whenever they ring my bell, rattle my chains, it's like, what? And some of these dudes is on here practicing witchcraft, You don't think I know you practicing witchcraft? Oh, my spirits will tear you up, okay? Because I can call to hellhounds. Please believe that I have access to hellhounds. I know how to get to hell. I can go down there and, like, you know, make some contact with some people. And see, I don't like traveling in and out of there. I don't like doing that. I don't like calling to bad spirits because I don't know what they will do to you. And I've seen some people get pretty messed up. you know. But I am really a good person. I have the right to defend myself. I'm supposed to sit back and allow people to devour me and to take from me and to try to take away from me and to try to dim my light. You think I'm going to allow you to do that? You know what I'm saying? So, and it's kind of like, well, what did you think was going to happen? It's going to always be the same outcome. And they'll foolishly try to do something else. But now I done called in the army. So I don't know what you're going to do. What I will tell you is that um, you better take better care of yourself because this situation is going to really hurt you in the long run. Trust me. And I don't feel bad whenever my spirits do anything to anybody because I'll be like, well, you should have done what you did. This is not the movie The Craft. Okay, I don't feel bad for when you get what you're supposed to get because I don't bother nobody, do I? I don't even talk about nobody. I don't talk about nobody that doesn't talk about me, and I'm talking about anybody in my personal life. Now, you people online, I got y'all taken care of. I ain't worried about that. What I'm worried about is my real enemies. And my real enemies share the same DNA and bloodline as me. Okay. And, as sad as it sounds, a couple of my relatives had to go into the spirit realm because of these same people. Do I have a belief that they can kill me? Absolutely not. So I don't even sit around worrying about it. I lay up here, I sleep, I eat, I do whatever I want to do. So I think that it's a mental prison that they try to put witches in. I think that it definitely is directly related to the war on witches, aka the war on women. For you to be blatantly out in the open attacking the woman and for you to show your face while doing it, you're very brave. I will give it to the tough ones, the ones that are brave. You a brave heart, but you still dumb. My uterus doesn't belong to a man. That's just like me trying to tell you that your body parts belong to me. So these people need to learn respect and boundaries. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, and y'all know I'm gonna give it to them. They're gonna be looking real. Watch what I tell you. Every time this one dude is, and y'all see it, y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. My spirits kind of brought these two dudes together to fight. It was hilarious. We was I'm not gonna talk about that. But then also I noticed that, and you can see it, so you know intuitively what's going on with your real enemy too by looking at the by looking at the supposed enemy. He always starts to get flagged down. People start talking, and then he comes on there. He starts crying every time. My spirits will break you down like a 12 gauge. Okay, and it don't make no sense to me because I'm like, I'm not trying to keep you around me. Now, if it's somebody that you never call, you never talk to, you never even really think about that person, like it's kind of like, really, like this is bizarre. But then you got to think it's a lot of these people, they lonely, that they really don't have nobody in their life, and they want to attach themselves to people that they don't know in social media, and people that have said to them, hey, I don't want to talk to you. You know, I'm not interested, okay, in anything that you have to say. Every now and then I may listen to your silliness, but none of what you say makes any sense, and I don't respect you as a man. Thank you very much. It's very simple. Like I don't, and my opinion is not going to change, and I'm not waiting for your opinion of me to change. I don't care if you don't like me. Am I supposed to sit over here and care about your hatred or whatever for me? So you give to people what you feel about yourself. So if you hate Jamila, I know you hate yourself because number one, I'm not even bothering with you. I was trying to find a movie to watch. I'm over here carving pumpkins. I'm not thinking about you. That's literally, and y'all know that's how the stalkers are. You be like, but I don't care about you. But and they be all dramatic with it. It's like, but I really don't care about you. Like, don't you get it? Like, you don't get that I don't care. And it's like you're evil because you supposed to be an empath and you care about everyone. I care about who I'm supposed to care about. I don't have to care about you or what you think, especially if you don't like me. I don't look, if a person don't like me, I don't even care what they think about if they don't like me. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I'm gonna order this movie. I think I'm gonna order that movie. I'm gonna see what y'all talking about in the chat. I'm way over here. Let me see. What is my phone on? Hopefully it's on at least 40%. Oh yeah, it's up there. Oh wow. I missed a phone call. Gosh dang it. Okay, guys, I've got to. I did not get a. I don't even think anybody was scheduled. I just think she was calling. Okay, let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. What's up, Red Spirit? How you doing? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Red Spirit. I appreciate that. I believe a man that work at the library been doing love work on me. I had a dream about him. He has his shirt off, beating his chest. In the dream? Wow. Yeah, you know, with all of these botanicals going on, you got to protect yourself against magic. And you know what, guys? I've been extra protecting myself because I got like I got like 100 men doing spiritual love work on me at the same time. And you know what? I truly believe that if they could chop me up into little bitty pieces and just take some of it home with them, they would be happy with that. I have never ever heard of somebody doing love work on somebody that they ain't even met. Have you even met this person, Latoya? Have you ever even met this person? People are crazy. What? You had a man that threatened to have your nipples stuffed when you died? You changed your name and moved. Oh, wow. It's time for me to change my name too, y'all. But then I'd have to update all of my bank stuff and so just some random dude at the library. These people are crazy. These people have lost their mind. I believe you though, because I had a man call me today and tried to make it seem like he had some kind of authority over me, Latoya. I told you. I was like, dude, who are you? And he's not a spirit guide. Dude is not a spirit guide. He's a psychopath. So I guess he wanted me to believe that he was my master or something. Like, dude, uh, I'm getting ready to put a curse on you. I'm gonna do it a little bit later. I'm gonna make me some spirit powder and some cursing powder and everything. I need to make some cursing powder. That's what I need to do. I got a jar too. I got a pickle jar over here I can use. I'm put my cursing powder in there because I got to have it. I think it's disrespectful just to talk to a woman like that, especially a woman you don't know. Now, if I'm dating you or something, maybe sometimes you might say, no, I'm not going to let you do that or something, because, but it depends on what it is because I'm a fighter. If it's something that I really want to do, I'm going to do it. But if you're just some random guy in social media with a mental and dude he's not even a seer or a psychic. Because if you could really see me, you see, hun, and you know what? I'm not going to get tempted to show off my house that I move into very soon. I'm not even going to be tempted to do that. I'd like to just enjoy it and not have to worry about it. Like I said, probably bits and pieces. You'll see bits and pieces, but it'll be obvious that I'm living good. I ain't never really lived bad, to be honest with you. Now, what I will tell you is that males will try. Look, you ain't never interrupted my business. You out in social media acting like a complete idiot, throwing a temper tantrum about a woman with her own business. That's not going to stop people from doing business with me. It doesn't matter what you say or what you do. There is a product that I am offering to people and they like it, so they buy it. And there was this one guy, he was so desperate for drug money today, he actually put my name in the title of his video. Most of my haters are on here trying to make drug money so they can buy drugs. Yeah, exactly. I don't like that. I don't like anxiety. I don't. I didn't even really get anxiety. I just felt a little, I felt like my inner balance. You know how you have that inner tranquility, and it was like an intranquil spirit. So I think somebody probably did some love work on being sent an intranquil spirit to me too. I was actually just talking about that. Okay, and that's not cool. Well, it's been sent back, so you know it's not even love work. It's more so domination. I want to make you do what I want you to do, but I don't actually want any love. It's just to prove something to somebody. So, which my body is not familiar with that type of energy. So, energetically, I felt something and I did throw the cards and I could see exactly who it was. And I sent it back to that person or people. It was more than one person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree, Red Spirit. And like last night, they really got upset. Y'all, did y'all see that video that I put up? I had such a good night last night. I felt so good. I kind of was feeling that negative energy that was trying to creep in though. But yeah, and they're obsessed with seeing me unhappy is what it is. They even talk about it all the time. I want to see you unhappy. It's like it's do you know where the Empire State Building is? Why don't you go up there and see what they're doing on the roof, on the edge of the roof? Uh-huh. Right, exactly. And see, here's the thing, Red Spirit. They're upset about the fact that I'm moving. And they know they know that my place is gonna be Bombay. So they're irritated with that. So yeah, they do. But they've been doing it for 3 or 4 years and ain't never happened. Take a flying leap. Yeah. I believe that Christianity created all of that because if you notice, they all have something to say about my children. This is what sets women apart from men because women can have babies. Hello. And so you don't agree with me having children and not being with the father, which is none of your business. Jeez Louise. I can't believe these people. And, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these men that are not marriage material, they would love for us to have to go by those rules because then we would be forced into servitude. Men that are like that, they want to see women in some kind of servitude. Hmm. They want us in servitude. They want us in chains. They want us, just, super duper codependent on them. Which I don't even know why this guy was even talking. I think the frustration is that, he knows that I would never date him because he's not a successful man and he's not a go-getter. And yeah, there was one point in my life when I was a baby, when I was a child, that I would actually date a man that didn't, I would. But, when you have, life experience, you learn. And, some of these men, they don't change. They're still in their 40s and 50s and they're still not doing anything with themselves. And they're frustrated because they know that I would never be interested in them either. You got to be doing something with your life. Otherwise, you just dead weight. So I'm a firm believer in that. Or are you starting a business? What are you doing? Like how much money do you make? Well, I'm sorry if you're only making $300 a month on that, that's not gonna be enough. And it shouldn't even be a discussion. What's the argument? It's all about what I want. If I don't want no dusty man, I don't have to have one. Trust me, I've dated dusties before. That's how I ended up taking care of my. And then this one guy was trying to make me sound all pitiful and stuff. Like I was like, I'm over here taking care of all these kids by myself. That ain't how I was talking. I was talking strong, like the warrior that I am, like the woman that I am. And I do this with, man, look, let me tell you something. I took care of my three children until I had Jacob. Okay. I took care of them kids like it wasn't nothing. Wasn't difficult at all. I go to work, come home, kids happy, everybody happy. I didn't have no problems like that. So I wasn't sitting around crying about nothing. I was happy to have my children and happy to raise them. So, some people are just very negative also. They always look at the negative side of things. And it's like, look, uh, I'm sorry that I'm not negative like your mother. Because I'm not. Now I'll tell you what you need to hear if you want to know what my spirits need you to know. But to be honest with you, I'm not wrapped up in negativity every single day. But I had to handle business with this one person because I was like, look, you doing too much. You're doing way too much. And then a lot of them say, oh, well, I just want to bully you and not have any ramifications. Well, that's not going to happen. So let's just put it like this. If you're a Christian, if you're Catholic, if you are Muslim, if you are pagan, if you are Wiccan, if you are a Scientologist, all of you are entitled to defend yourselves. All of you are. You don't have to sit up there and take that crap from anybody, not even from me. I'm not even bullying. I'm not bullying Christians. I'm being bullied by people because of Christianity. If it were not for their religion, it wouldn't be so god awful that I raised my children by myself. It's like, well, what did you want us to do? Throw our kids in the garbage? You wanted us to just give them away instead of raising them like we're supposed to? Well, you don't know anything about family. And, just will say outlandish stuff about women and discriminatory things about single mothers. But I guess we're the scapegoats, aren't we? Because statistically more abuse happens in two-parent households, statistically, because especially if it and most of the abuse is coming from the father. Most of it is coming from the father against the mother and the children. So they'll never be able to change that fact. Women can change it. You can take yourself out of that situation. I can tell you that I became a single mother because I was being physically abused. Being a single mother is not the kiss of death. You got me messed up, man. You better move on to somebody else. But see, this guy, I believe he's a walking, talking pedophile. So he feels the need to judge others because we all know we all know how you get down. And that's why you have to, pull somebody to the forefront and say, hey, look at this person. I'm judging this person. And I'm judging that person. And I'm judging this person. But in reality, you are just literally the crap walking. Literally, some of these people are what religion farted out. Anyway, I'm good to my kids. And my baby had a good time at her homecoming last night. So And I'm not just fronting, like my children have always been doing good, except for when we went through this for the past 2 or 3 years, and the things that I went through that literally had nothing to do with anybody in social media, but people in the personal life. Now, I don't know when, and I think Christianity had a lot to do with that too. I think the whole religion had a lot to do with why my own mother thought that she could round up a bunch of people and try to capture me as if I'm some sort of runaway cattle slave. Let's not forget that either. Let's not forget the parenting style of a parent that would narcissistically abuse so that they can, and literally, and I don't care what y'all say, especially with black people, you will catch black people rounding up like it's almost like back in the slave days when they would round up their horses and their rifles and go out and hunt slaves. This is exactly what black people are doing to their own family members. It was disgusting. And I tell my mother, you can't sit with me. You are an utter embarrassment. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. My children are probably going to live in several different places in their life. They want to travel. You think I would ever do that? But see, that's the reason why my babies are where they're at right now. And they're with each other. Okay, my daughters. But I still protect them all the way from over here. So when you a parent, you don't just go, oh, well, if I can't round up a bunch of people and make you move back, then I'm just gonna not care about you. And see that bad parenting again. The people that come out in social media and judge me have been proven to be bad parents. Their kids are trying to befriend their enemies. Okay, none of these people on here ever say that they talked to my child about anything. If I, you know what? If I were to hear that any of these people done contacted my children and had one conversation with them, then I know I got to tighten up my security and I know I got to tighten up my protection around my babies. So you can say whatever you want about single mother, single ass. You touch one hair on my children's chinny chin chins, and we gonna have a problem. So, all this going back and forth, and your children are bastards, and this, and that. And that's another thing I don't agree with Christianity. Who are you to say whose children are valuable or not? I think it's despicable. I think it taught people to hate each other. Your Bible specifically calls children bastards while creating bastards, creating the bastards that they're judging. You call children bastards, but you allowed men to go out and rape and hold women hostage. This is exactly what the Bible describes as a means of getting a woman. This is some sort of weird dating ritual for these men. I don't get it. And it never works for them. You know what works for you? Flowers. Okay, next time you see a Jamila, send her some flowers. Okay, it's too late for me. I'll never date you. But send the woman some flowers and be respectful. Now, some of y'all just ain't no woman ever gonna come from nowhere for you. Because you done did too much to women. We all about protecting the women and the children over here because those are the most vulnerable. Usually when a woman and a child is hurting, it's because a man is doing it. So I don't even want to hear it. And, I'm very, very concerned about this. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I am tired of seeing my sisters get attacked by these people. I am tired of you thinking just because you're a man, or and they love to attack single mothers. Single mothers have been under attack for years. And let me tell you something. There have been some very, very successful people that have been raised by single mothers. Very, very successful. A lot of them. There's a lot of people that have been raised by a single mother, and they turned out to be very successful and very well balanced people. Maybe the woman did make a mistake by having a baby with somebody that wasn't about nothing. And then, you know what cracks me up is these black men and their discouragement. Oh, you just broke, and you just this, and you just that. And you be looking at them like, ugh, you are just disgusting. This is the way you try to inspire your community? Ugh. Like, literally, all black men are not my people. Not all of them. No. All that negativity and stuff, especially when women are raising the children and stuff, and you're after them and harassing them and trying to, mess with their self-esteem. I just think you're a despicable person. And the crap that you do on that ain't gonna work on me. I always pick myself up and keep going. And I do magic all the time. And I will protect these women from these men that are like that. I'm not gonna have it. Especially the younger women. Younger women can be a little bit susceptible, to that. And I agree. I think that a lot of these women shouldn't have babies with these men. You know what I'm saying? But if you do have a child, okay. Yes, it has, Carla. Yes, it has. And then they tell you that you can't be successful because you're a single mom. So they love their statistics. But mainly, you know what it is, Carla? These are, how can I put this? First of all, Christianity stole from paganism. And so basically what they are doing is they are doing human sacrifices. If you only knew the women and the children that are coming up missing in and out of Chicago, in and out of everywhere, women and children coming up missing, coming up dead. They are blood sacrificing people. Okay, they will try to sacrifice you, or they'll try to do transference. They'll try to do spiritual transference and all kind of stuff, all kind of disgusting stuff. They doing all kind of weird stuff. They out there cutting organs out of people's bodies. It's a pure mess. It's a pure mess. And if you don't have your spiritual protection up, you're gonna have some problems. And I'm sorry, I don't believe, I don't, sometimes I don't, because you can tell that these guys are Christian. You can tell, but they hide it. They hide it because that's the only religion that's going to that's going to halfway protect them. But to be honest with you, it really doesn't, because they do everything that their Bible tells them not to do. Now, I'm not coming down on every single Christian. I'm not. But I'm talking about the people that the Christians choose to ignore. Y'all turn a blind eye while these people have been raping and pillaging children. Because you know what it is. It's time to stand up and do the right thing. This is getting ridiculous. So children from a house of a single mother are less valuable? Never. No, every child is a child of God, and you don't have the right to label or demonize anybody. So they've been demonizing women that have lived in our reality, as far as being single mothers. At any point, it doesn't matter if had to run down the street away from your crazy husband that just beat you black and blue. They feel that you should stay with these men. And let's face it, the main reasons why women leave men is because of physical abuse, verbal abuse, money and financial, and that's verbal and physical abuse of, and then the third is sexual abuse to the children and the wife. And I have always hated I've always hated that. I've never ever liked men that were like that. And for some reason, there were a couple of men that thought that I liked them. They thought that I liked that. Nobody likes that. Nobody worthwhile, nobody worth anything is going to be interested in you if you're behaving that way. Nobody worth anything. But see, I feel like a lot of these men are possessed. They got to be under possession. There's no way. Well, you know what? It's your responsibility to protect yourself from possession. So if a spirit overcomes you and you decide to start attacking me, then you just still gonna have to reap what you sow. Now, I think that's why my spirits are so overprotective of me, is because I really honestly do not bother people. And if you see me addressing anybody, it is because some kind of spirit done contacted me off of that person and I knew exactly who it was. I even confirmed it in the cards. So we can see you and we can see everything that you're doing. She did. Oh, wow. Latoya said my grandmother killed an abusive husband when my mom was young. You know what? Believe it or not, there have been a lot of women that have had to put them 6 feet under. There have been, I'm telling you, throughout the years. And see, now you have to go to trial for stuff like that. If you have to kill your abusive husband because he was getting ready to kill you. And you know what? It's so sad because that's literally what it takes, because y'all, I used to watch that movie, that show Snapped, and y'all remember that episode when that man was possessed and that woman was smart enough to record him moments before she had shot him. She was recording it and he was like, raw. I mean, he was really acting possessed. And she actually beat that case. She beat that murder case. And she should have. You a man. Look, I understand that you're a man, but you have to take spiritual responsibility. You can't let yourself get like that. You have the capability of killing a woman. You could push a woman down the steps and break her neck. You could hit her too hard. And that's just not cool. Anytime I see any kind of man abusing a woman, it is disgusting to me. So no, I'm not into all that who shot John and no. Oh, that's so sad. Well, your grandmother was right for telling you that story, seriously, because okay, let's face it, nobody likes abusive men. First of all, it's not to say to just kill them, but I've actually seen battered women syndrome is real. That is a real thing. And I'm talking about, because basically what it is you are in survival mode, is basically what it is. And you know that this man, and usually women that are doing that, like they're trying to plan their escape from the situation because it's kind of difficult to leave, because typically that man will try to control every aspect of your life. It's disgusting for you to know that a woman has went through that kind of physical abuse with a man And for you to try to spiritually or emotionally abuse her, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I've never liked men like that. And I've actually seen women co-sign that all the time. They'll be co-signing it. And the spirits be looking at you like, ill. You should never, ever, ever co-sign a man abusing a woman. That is disgusting. You know what? I hear people being abusive to women all the time in social media. Remember I said I wasn't going to do that anymore? Have y'all saw me on here saying anything abusive towards women? Nope. I'm doing what Mother Earth told me. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So that's where I'm at. And I'm speaking from a very humble place because I like being in that place. I don't want to. So sometimes when I hear these men talking about women, I don't like to hear them talk about women like that. That's not something that I like. I don't want to hear no man. I don't even if she's my enemy. Cause number one, I ain't tripping off of her if I don't like her and she's my enemy. I don't need to hear you talk about her. And I actually don't like it. Because it just goes to show how men sometimes think that they can be disrespectful. And then that's why women disrespect each other. So you darn Skippy, it's about the goddess. Yes, it is. And I respect her. And you need to quit doing that. Especially mothers. Okay. That's just not cool to me. So I'm and I'm real particular about that. Like if you somebody that doesn't do that, like I just now if a woman is attacking a man, then okay, yeah. But if the reason why she is attacking you is because you won't stop stalking her, come on now. After a while, somebody's gonna be like, hey, go away. Eventually somebody's going to be like, okay, this is getting old. Like you me for years now. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay. And it's kind of redundant. A man hit me. He only going to do it once. After that, he going to get some bad food. And they will never trace the poison back to me. I work in the healthcare field. I can get a liquid virus I know that's right, Red Spirit. Yeah, that stuff is disgusting, man. And then usually it's like a bully or something, and it's like, that's not cool. And then especially when these men that will fight a woman, but they would not dare fight another man, isn't that something? Very, when they dealing with men, when they dealing with other men, they like, yeah, baby. But when they dealing with a woman, they ready to kill her. They ready to kill her. Like they be ready to kill you. They go to these other men, be like, this my baby. When they talking to you, they fiercely upset, very, very upset, ready to strangle you. Showing their hatred for the woman. And I think that when you train and program a man to hate a woman like that, I think it does kind of, sometimes it will produce, some sexual tendencies. Because a lot of them probably got molested as a child, which they have not dealt with. Um, I don't know where the hatred towards the woman comes from. That's kind of ridiculous to me. That I just don't agree with that. I think that men are supposed to protect women, period. And if you're not protecting a woman, then she has every right to bring her wrath down upon you. And it's not every man, like every man that I know is not going to protect me, of course, but you shouldn't be attacking me. You shouldn't be attacking women at all. You should have no beef with no woman. What beef you got with a woman? You got beef with a woman? Man, the hell is wrong with you? Y'all, I can't handle it. I just That's why I call to my y'all better start calling to y'all ancestors. I'm telling you, man, handle these people, take care of them. Okay? You said Carla said black women need to live overseas. We do need to find a place that's safe away from all these. And you can even tell because, like, okay, I understand that there are black people that want to practice Christianity, but some of these black men, they take it a little too far to where they become spiritual soldiers for that stuff. And it's like, well, first of all, if you're a black man, that religion was used to keep you as a slave. So why would you go around, and it just and especially with black people, it's a lot of interracial discrimination and racism. It's a lot of reverse racism that's going on with black people to where black people will judge the heck out of each other based upon biblical rules. So and I don't look at women like that. I don't look at a woman that is not married as less valuable, but there's a lot of people out there that do, which is stupid. That's not every woman's main goal in life is to get married anyway. I don't even want to get married. And they really hate me, y'all, because they tried to make me marry one of them. I said, hell no, I ain't marrying you. So they hate it. Anyway, you guys, yeah, I don't go by Christian rules though, so I don't I so Christians cannot judge me. You can't judge me based upon no biblical based upon no Bible. You cannot do that. I don't judge you. No, I'm not being a hypocrite because I never talk about you. You're not, I mean, how am I being a hypocrite? Because I'm talking about this now. I don't talk about you every day though. So how is that hypocritical? I don't even think about you. You're the one talking about me every day. Like, come on now. Let's not be stupid here. When I look at a person, the only thing that matters is how a person treats me. I am the same way. I am the same way. And I'm tired of all the hatred. I'm tired of all of the arguments and the chaos. Okay. It doesn't make any sense. And then the violence, the spiritual violence. Mary said, if they're talking about you every day, they're not a hater anymore. They're a fan. You're right about that. Girl, yeah, every day. They don't miss a beat. Every single day. It's annoying. But I still don't think that people should just be like, I don't know, like I get revenge. You disrespect me if I stumble upon like a video or something that you do and you disrespecting me, I'm gonna ask you. Especially if I'm feeling some type of way about it and I feel all this bad moogly boogly oogly boogly spiritual energy from you, I'm gonna put a hex on you. I'm gonna reverse it, I'm gonna block it, and I'm gonna put something on you. We are all grown here. Do y'all see me talking about people? I don't have any channels on here where I am talking about people. I may go on somebody else's platform and do it, but I don't do that. So nobody should be like there's no back and forth. I don't go back and forth with people that are irrelevant to me. You see what I'm saying? I don't why would I do that? And you should do the same. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with you just living your life? Evidently, you must not like your life. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Christians out there that do like their life and they live their life and they're not attacking Jamila. And like, okay, when you judge a single mother, you might as well just say that you're some kind of Christian sadist. At the end of the day, you are representing a religion that discriminates against people and says, well, because you are a woman, I am a man and all men rule over me. Why would a man need to rule over me in the first place? First of all, I'm not a hyena. I'm a lioness. I got good sense. I don't need no man to rule over me. I know how to make my own decisions. So I think that that's why what did I tell you to do? These men trying to run my business trying to trying to trying to run my business. You can't run my business. They try to run, literally. Don't know. Look, if you are a man, you do not have automatic control over a woman. Period. And neither can you walk around the community and say, hey, are you married with children? Well, I'm going to attack you. No, you don't have the right to do that just because you're a man. And just because I'm a woman. Y'all know that that's what it's about. Do men that have 50, 11 kids, 10, 12 kids in 10 different households, do you see anybody attacking them? Do you see other men doing that to them? No, they only do it to women. Now, if you're married or either Christian, if you notice, I know this dude is like some kind of Christian or whatever, because there's this female on here that he kisses her butt because she Christian. It all comes out of their religion. I'm telling y'all what I know. When we lived on this earth, until Christianity came along, there was nothing like that. There was nothing like that. Nothing was like that. Okay. We had peace and harmony. And I'm sorry, I have the right to live however I want to live. Okay. I've got to go, you guys. Yeah, about 15 different baby mamas and running around here creating single mothers and then degrading them. We're not gonna let you get away with that. We're not gonna. This one dude created about 5 or 6 single mothers, Latoya. And then he's gonna go around and degrade single mothers after he created single mothers. We're not gonna let you get away with that. Okay, we're not gonna do it. It's time. We're gonna do a group ritual too, y'all, for the new moon. I don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but I'll figure it out. I'll come back later. I gotta go, you guys. I will see y'all later. Yeah, a disgrace and a waste of a man. Yeah, but the soul essence is ruined. So they figured, oh, we can't mess with this woman. We can't mess with this woman. Yes. Take all our anger out on a single mother. Yes. Here. Let's do it. Yeah. Are you serious? These pansies, hold on, before I go, these pansies done decided they not man enough to fight another man. So instead, let's go and attack mothers. Let's attack people that we see as less vulnerable. Or, yeah, let's attack people that we think are vulnerable and they won't respect. Nobody will ever respect you if you're doing that. Maybe people that are like-minded, I don't believe in that. It's a shame. Okay. And it's going to stop. If y'all need to reach me, y'all know where I'm at. The link to my Etsy is below. Yes, I will do work on them. Yes, I will. I will hex them. You will get hexed. Come around here talking all that. We must hang witches by their neck. Come around here with that stuff again. Discriminating again. And see, I'm not just a witch, hun. I'm not just a witch. I have a very, very important calling on this earth. Okay. Y'all have a good evening too. I love you guys. Love and light.